Hey, folks, top of the morning to you. How's everybody doing? Look, not a lot of news. For right now, I'm not going to talk too much about that guy. In fact, I'm going to just let that play out, because you see what's going on. So just let that play out. And pretty much it is what it is. Now, things are happening still, maybe indirectly. And so that's what I'm going to talk about. I did hear some news. January 28th, which is next week, next Monday, Canada, our neighbors up north, will be releasing their final report on their past elections, right? To find out if there was any interference by other entities, countries. And why is that indirectly important to us? Because they're our allies. One, I mentioned in the last video that they're part of the Five Eyes Alliance. They're probably second closest in that alliance to us, first being the United Kingdom. So United Kingdom, I would say in this order: United Kingdom, Canada, Australia, New Zealand, and then we're the top dog in that alliance. Okay, and then there's more. Even though I tried to put it up in the little caption in the last video, and video number 3, by the way, on YouTube. But now that has grown. That alliance has grown. It went from 5 to 7 to 9 to 14. And although the 5 are the core, right? We're talking about intelligence gathering, okay? The 5 eyes. And the other ones outside of the 5 are just adding information to our pool of intelligence, which is very important for our security, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. And basically it's just looking in on folks' communications and whatnot. All right, Signet stuff. I'm saying stuff that should be public knowledge now. All right. Signet is signals intelligence. All right. The news is that the 28th, Canada's going to drop that report. I don't have much more to say, really, honestly. I shouldn't even have made this video. The reason that I'm making this video is because I'm trying to fine tune and get everything kind of, looking half-assed decent. I'm not a professional. So everything will look good on both your phone, your devices, and how it sounds, and on the television. Because folks watch YouTube on their television, hence the word tube. That's where tube comes from for you young people, tube. Because we had tubes inside of our televisions. I know it's hard for you to understand. I know. Don't worry about it. That's why they call it YouTube. Anyway, stay hydrated. It's cold. It's 5 degrees here. I don't have much to talk about. I'm just on here. I am in the process of uploading my TikTok videos to YouTube. It will appear, a playlist will appear sometime later today, I'm thinking. Maybe tomorrow. It's a process because I've got to upload I can upload 15 at a time. But then I have to go to each one and kind of edit it and add tags, etc. Things that you don't need to know about. How about that? But you will be able to see all of the archived TikTok videos here on YouTube. For folks that want to go back and just kind of reminisce of how we all were feeling, and it's kind of therapeutic for me because I've moved on. I did the best that I could do to share information, but it's time to move on. Now, if anything pops up that is of significance, of course, I will talk about it. There's no question about it. Even if there's something of significance that guy's doing, we will talk about it. But other than that, I'm moving on. I will talk about significant news, like I said, and just make sure that you stay hydrated, especially when it's cold, because your body makes you think that you're not thirsty. All right. And if you drink coffee, get your coffee. I'll see you guys in another video. All right. Take care of yourself. I probably shouldn't have put this video up, but for folks that are following, you guys probably don't even care. Right? And that's cool. I appreciate that. But we will have a lot of shit to talk about. Okay. Guaranteed. Oh, the reason that I mentioned the report coming out, Ken, why it's indirectly important to us, because I've been seeing things on around and about that report may reflect some of the things that happened with our own election, and that may create some firestorms down here within our politics. I've heard rumors, just so you know, I've heard rumors that report may talk about some of our politicians and even some of our judicial folk. All right, and that's why that would create little firestorms. But how all that will affect anything down here, I couldn't tell you. I couldn't. And before I get off of here, remember I've been talking about the old money and the old guard. Well, it just dawned on me. It didn't just dawn on me, but it is dawning on me that old money, yeah, it's still there. They're really, really wealthy people based off of our backs, with the origins of this country. They are super, super wealthy, and they are in the shadows, right? And they do have influence. But now we're seeing just based off of that inauguration, there's that new money, and they're also wealthy. And so those are the ones now that are going to be controlling the next generations of politics. I just thought about that. And I know it's probably nothing profound or anything like that. That's not what I'm trying to do here. I'm just trying to be honest and say, yeah, those folks are this tech stuff. That's the future when it comes to influencing. We just saw what it did. We just saw how it influenced the whole entire election. Whether they meddled in it or not, it definitely had an influence. All right, I'm off of here. I got stuff to do. I'll see you guys in another video. Take care of yourselves.